So this is the second episode of my $1,000 per month AI startup journey, where today I'm going to reveal the 30-day results of engaging on X every day. Now, if you missed episode 1, you can check it out after this video right here. But a brief summary of the plan is 100x engagements, replies, comments, posts for 100 days. Now, by the time you're reading this, I would have already passed 3,000 X engagements, and we're gonna see the result of what's been happening over the last 4 weeks. First week was the usual replies during the morning, afternoon, and dinner. X impressions went down severely. Now, at the end of the week though, I bought Snowball, which is an AI to help me do quick replies on X. Now, was it a great idea though? We'll find out with the rest of this video. So today is December 4th. Now, we started this Twitter challenge, 100 X engagements for the next 100 days on the 19th. I did that for a week and I showed you the results somewhere around last week of November. It is now the 4th, and where we are right now, we are at 420 followers. Now, engagements are down. The impressions have went down from like 100,000 to 87,000, so that's not great. But to show you what I have been doing since November 30th, I bought this AI extension which helps me with replies. So basically, if I go to a reply and I click one-liner, that would generate for us an automatic reply. That's great. So right now, I bought this on November 30th, so I'm gonna try this for a week. I guess the results will be somewhere around December the 6th. So around that time, I'll stop doing it, and then I will tell you guys what the results will be like. But you can see that one of our followers, Janu, has already found out that his comment was AI generated. So I'm going to show you at the end of this video whether using AI for replies and Twitter post engagements are actually a good idea. So make sure to stick to the end of that video for that. Now, in the last video, we did not really get into the product, and I got feedback asking, why are you doing this video on marketing if you have no product or service? And that made sense in the 1950s. So I am the type of person where I will always market before I have a product or service. Why would you do that? Well, because what you're marketing is yourself. This all ties in with human connection. I realized this recently when I was wondering whether to buy Tailwind UI for $2.99. Now, I was on the fence because $2.99 is a lot of money, and there was really no face of the company that I knew of. But then another influencer email really encouraged me to go and ask for a discount, which set me into action. And then I realized that it's really not the product or company that makes us buy. It's really the face behind the company, which makes us more comfortable with buying the product or service. I mean, would we buy Tesla cars if there was no Elon? Would we have bought iPhones without Steve Jobs? Let me know what you think in the comments, but that brings me back to X. I'm doing this X challenge for 2 reasons. I feel that early adopters are usually X fanatics. I feel like my first paying customers will be from here. And X has eyeballs because it's addicting. Mr. Beast himself mentioned that he had an X addiction.
I'm trying to get the Twitter time down. That's the one platform that to me is super addictive. I can't cut my time down.
All right, so today is Tuesday and it's December 12th, which is my birthday. And we're doing a weekly update video because I forget to do it on the Sunday, which was a 10th because of a Christmas party. So let's take a look at what we have here. We have 69,000 impressions, which is much less, 22% less than what we had before. Engagement rate went up. Subscribers or new followers is down 15% with 51 new followers. So quite a big change. And remember that since the 30th of November, that is when I bought software that uses AI in order to respond to our posts. So I've been using that on and off, let's say like 95% for the 3rd week. And that is the result. I mean, if you want to know how those replies work, I showed you just a while ago since you're watching this video. You just go to replies and then you have all these buttons that you can post a one-line or two, and the AI will respond to you. So it looks like using AI might not be that good when it comes to impressions. So look forward to my results for the next week. Now, replying with AI was great. It saved me a lot of time, a huge pro. But while I used AI for replies for the entire second week, I noticed some pretty big cons for me. Now, don't get me wrong, I still did my 100 engagements every day on X, but at the same time, I really felt undisciplined. Now, the best feeling is when you worked really hard and you really feel like you earned it. But these easy replies, a lot of which are obvious that they're AI generated, it really makes you feel lazy and undisciplined. Another drawback with the AI replies was humor. The problem was that the AI was very polite, and people that know me know that I am a very crude person. I like to tweet that I am actually tweeting from the toilet. But the AI will never say that. So I paid for this AI for the full month, and I really only used it for a week. So to give them a solid chance and to make full use of my money because I paid for the full month, instead of doing 95% of AI responses like I've been doing for the second week, for the third week, I'm going to do 50% AI responses and the other 50% being me. Here are the results. All right, guys, so we are in the third week. We kind of restarted this. So the 3rd of December was the first week, second week, and 17th, which is today, is the third week. So in our profile, we have 471 followers. If we take a look at the analytics, we have gone back up to 91,000 impressions, 438 profile visits, 37 new followers, down 29%, and 2.4% engagement rate. Note that what changed for us in this last week is that we did 50% of AI replies and 50% of human replies, which is me just manually replying to everyone. So these are the results of doing that strategy. So at the end of the third week, I really learned what X is for. It's about connecting authentically with your followers. It's about telling each other stories, encouraging each other with emojis, and replying and referring to each other's past tweets. And that is something that AI can't do right now or ever. With your stories, your experiences, and your twisted sense of humor. Now, AI can never create that authentic connection between you and your follower who will become your early adopter will only buy from you if they feel that authentic connection between you two. And if you're curious, here's the fourth and last week results of my 30-day challenge of X engagements. So here's the profile. We are at 482 followers now. Our account analytics for the last 7 days, we are down at 86,000 impressions for the last 7 days. The tweet activity for the entire month, though, 28 days, is 340,000 impressions. So this is our last Sunday. It is Christmas Eve. And have a Merry Christmas, everyone. So after doing X engagements for the last 30 days, here is what I learned. Regardless of whether you're using AI or not for your engagements, your impressions are still going to go up as long as you're consistent. But the real question that you have to ask yourself is whether you're doing X engagements because you're doing it for the impressions, or whether you're doing it to build trust, to build loyalty, make friends, build a network. And that's a question that only you yourself can answer. Now, if you haven't checked out the first video of this series, then you can check it out right here on the whole entire plan with this X engagement strategy.